Okay, sorry for this production. I just need to drop this as fast as possible. Wow, this is not very good enough. Fine, but let me drop the information nevertheless. Let me drop the information I have here for us as fast as possible. Just early this morning, the Holy Spirit taught me something which I feel I should come online and share with others such that they can benefit from it. Um, our earth is wet. Yes, that's the usual saying. Earth is wet. Earth is wet. They love to say that. But most people know about this, but yet they've not taken care of their earth. If you want to take care of your earth, two things are important: your spirit and your body. Yeah, your spirit and your body. As a minister of God, as the minister of the gospel, as someone God is using, you know that no matter how effective you are in the spirit, if your body is not in order, you can't go far. We have seen people that they've used their body and the spirit is still very active and agile, and the Lord has to call them home. And some, they don't take care of their spirit, they have the energy and the passion, and they cannot do much. I will give you an illustration quickly. Possibly I can still come back some other time to put some other video better than this. So the illustration the Holy Spirit dropped in my mind that prompted me to come online now is, if you imagine a story building or a kind of a decking, let's use a decking. Yeah, a decking is better. A decking with about four pillars. Four pillars. You know what make up a pillar that will sustain a decking is the iron rod and the concrete that molded into it. The iron has its function, the iron rod of different size. It depends on what the weight that it's going to carry on its head that determine the size, the diameter of the iron they will buy to do the casting before they fill with concrete, which is the cement, sand, and water. Now let's imagine having molded the pillars, four of them, as I said, and they try to break all the concrete around the iron, all the concrete, that is the flesh. Yes, the flesh now. They break all the concrete around the iron. I want to believe that the iron rod cannot carry the concrete on its head alone without the flesh, which is a molded concrete on the iron. At the same time, the concrete alone without the iron cannot sustain the decking on its head. And that is exactly the scenario I want to share with you. The spirit is important, the flesh is important. So, as a minister of the gospel, we need to find time to sleep, to rest, and we also need to take care of our spirit because the iron rod in my illustration is like your spirit, and the concrete that surrounded the iron to sustain or to support a decking is your flesh. Just the way the iron rod cannot do the job of sustaining or supporting a decking conveniently without the concrete that is around the iron rod. So also without the iron rod, ordinary concrete molded cannot support a decking. It won't last long. So it means we need to take care of both our spirits and our body in order to serve God uh, to the extent He has destined or He has mandated us. I pray we will do much more in His kingdom before we are going to be called home. We will not die before our time and will not miss our targets which God has given to us to eat before we die. Thank you and God bless you all.